Good morning. These are your morning headlines for Monday, January 6, 2025, here on BYU-Idaho Radio. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brianna Latouche. 3 local men are accused of firing a gun multiple times and in multiple places. The Bonneville County Sheriff's Office says they first got a call around 11 p.m. Saturday night that shots were fired near 17th Street and Falcon Drive in Ammon. Just minutes later, another report came in about shots fired in the 2600 block of South Ammon Road. The caller said a home was damaged. Then another call came in about a disturbance at the Maverick on Sunnyside in Ammon, where 3 men showed a handgun to others in the parking lot before they left. While deputies were responding to the area, they got another call to say shots were fired at a home in the 4300 block of Tower Castle Loop in Ammon. A deputy who responded to that call found a car that had run off the road and was stuck in the snow on Sunnyside Road near the Ammon Cemetery. 3 men were in the car and they matched descriptions by witnesses and footage from Maverick. The men were identified as 25-year-old Kobe R. Millward of Ammon, 25-year-old Bryson C. White of Idaho Falls, and 21-year-old Isaac B. Bale of Bonneville County. They were booked into jail on charges related to discharging a firearm at an occupied dwelling. Deputies say nobody was hurt where shots were fired, and the victims have no known connection to the suspects. Deputies continue to investigate. A Wyoming skier died in an avalanche on Togetee Pass over the weekend. The Jackson Hole News and Guide reports the Teton County, Wyoming coroner identified the skier as 36-year-old Kenneth Goff of Lander. The avalanche happened on Saturday. The Teton County Search and Rescue Team says in a Facebook post that it happened just before noon. The call came in through an iPhone satellite text to 911, but it was unclear whether the accident involved a skier or a snowmobiler. Initial reports said a group of 4 was in the Breccia Cliffs area when they triggered an avalanche. As the search and rescue teams responded, they learned it was skiers who needed help. One of them was partially buried and another was fully buried. The partially buried skier had a leg injury. Rescue crews on skis were able to reach the skiers and treated the partially buried skier. The rescuers also worked to unbury Goff's body. They put the injured skier on a litter and skied them out to Grand Teton National Park to a waiting ambulance. They also skied the body of Goff on a litter. The rescuers tried to use a helicopter and snowmobiles, but conditions didn't allow them to get to the area. The 2025 session of the Idaho Legislature begins today. And among the first day activities is the Governor's State of the State Address. Everyone is invited to watch the State of the State Address, where Governor Brad Little will outline his priorities for the year and look back on 2024. He also delivers his budget requests to the legislature. The State of the State Address begins at 1 p.m. in the Idaho House Chambers as the Capitol Building in Boise. You can watch it live at idahoptv.org. Thanks for making us a part of your morning routine. These have been your morning headlines for Monday, January 6, 2025. We have more great content for you anytime you want it. Just search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast app. You can also ask your smart speaker to play KBYI 94.3 FM. We're also online. Head on over to byui.edu/radio to listen there. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Brianna Latouche.